hello. I was just air guitaring away there to myself. Welcome along to Craftless TV. My name is Ben Moseby and welcome along to Monday Makers. Now, this show is all about taking you on a bit of a crafting journey with some amazing collections that we've got today, actually. We've got limited stock deals on the show for you. We've also got best price ever deals for you as well. And of course, with it being Monday Makers, we've got a Monday Maker deal. Before all that, must just give you a quick apology. Now, basically, I think a lot of you will know there's been a few problems over the last few hours with Facebook. So obviously this show isn't going out live on Facebook at the moment because Facebook is down. However, I want to say an apology to all of our viewers who normally do watch on Facebook. A, if you're now watching us over on YouTube, but B, if you're watching this in the future, once Facebook has been fixed, apologies that you weren't able to watch this show live, but hopefully some of the deals will still be live for you if you're watching it in the future and you can still grab them. Hopefully you've jumped over onto YouTube and you're watching it live with us now as well. Let me know in the comments. The team are working brilliantly tonight. I must say a big thank you to Sarah Jane, who's because normally I get my information off a little group which is sort of connected to Facebook, but I can't use that tonight, so we're having to do something a little bit differently to make it all work. But let me know if you're watching on YouTube tonight and you normally watch on Facebook. Just be interested. Anyway, lots to come up over the course of the next couple of hours. Demos galore, deals galore as well, and you will have to be quick, particularly if you've got your eye on the Autumn Blessings collection. I will tell you for why in just a few moments time. We've also got on the show this evening as well the best price ever on the Christmas twist and pop dies, and to give you a bit sorry, Debbie's flashing at me. She's flashing her cards at me. Let's go over to Debbie to have a quick look as to what we've got coming up on the show. I've gone as pink as your top, Debbie. Seriously, she's not really flashing.
I'm flashing. I love these, so much fun. I do love the twist and pops. They are just absolutely brilliant. Good evening, Ben, by the way. Good evening. Or morning or afternoon, wherever you are. I'm just showing you a handful of samples of some of the things that are on tonight's show. Honestly, they are beautiful. I love these, Ben. Aren't they gorgeous? There's something really pretty about these numbers. The design of them is amazing. And you could do so much with them. I love the fact that where could you buy a 64th birthday card? You just couldn't. So, or anniversary card, whatever it is, you'll be able to do it. And you really are getting a last chance tonight, I believe, because we haven't got many left. But some of the Autumn Blessings is fastly running out. So if you do want it and you haven't been able to get it just yet, it may be your only chance tonight.
I will tell you, as far as that collection is concerned, I'm not blushing anymore now. I will tell you, as far as that collection is concerned. Oh, hello, Craig. Craig's just stood in the doorway. He's wondering whether or not he's going to be doing his little Facebook show, because obviously, I don't think you're going to be doing it, are you? I don't know. Are you coming if you want to? Can he come in, Georgina? He's coming in. Hang on a second. What's going on?
Well, the Facebook's still down at the moment. We're just waiting to see if it's going to go live. If it's not, then we might have to postpone our HSN Facebook Live. But do you know what? I'll stay right to the end, and if we go live, I'll be there.
You can come and join us here if you want, later on, because we're still live on YouTube.
No, you're okay. I'll go home.
Oh, okay. There he is. Craig Laird, everybody. He is. He's gone. Right. The Autumn Blessings. No, he's not. He stood there staring at me. It's really freaking me out. The Autumn Blessings collection, I will tell you, we do not have a lot of stock remaining on this. Less than 50 chances for you to buy. I'll keep you updated on the stock as we head through the show on this. But if you're after the Autumn Blessings, and we had people asking us during the launch day show whether it was still available. It is still available, but only by the skin of its teeth. As I'm chatting, more of these are selling, less than 50 chances to go. I will keep you updated, potentially could go within the next half an hour or so. £53.70, $70.08. I'll take you through the full deal on that in just a second, but if you were specifically buying it in the show, get it now. Other items that you'll want to get your hands on, the cut-in numbers. These are brilliant. I think anyone who's getting into making their own crafts, own cards I should say, you need an alphabet and you need some numbers as well, because it gives you total personalisation with your cards. And I love this set particularly for the fact that you are going to get the numbers, and you're also going to get 9 sentiments with this as well. So you've got happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy celebrate, congratulations, and you've got your ordinals in there too. So a really, really handy set. Versatility is the key with this again, and it just gives you total personalisation, because like Debbie was saying, where are you going to get a card that's 43? Where are you going to get a card that's 31? With this set, that's where. £22.38 platinum price, $30.74 if you're shopping with us in the US. Now, the Christmas Advanced Twist and Pop dies, these are brilliant. Again, what I love about this collection is you've got a card there once you've made it that does something. So you'll have that cracker popping out of the centre. You'll have those Christmas hats popping out of the centre of the card. You've got the Christmas trees in there as well. What I also love about this set is the fact that you've got the presents in there too. So you think about the dies that you can use all year round. How many times are you going to be popping that into a birthday card for somebody? This is the best price we've done this collection for. Grab it tonight. If you've waited and waited, you think, oh, I'll wait until they smash the price down. Tonight is the night for that. If you've been waiting, grab it. £69, 8p is the platinum price. $76.61 if you're shopping in Club Inspire in the US and you're a platinum member. The one thing that you will need, I know a lot of you might have this already if you bought the original Advanced Twist and Pops, is the mechanism. So this mechanism you will use with all of the 6 decorative dies, I suppose we call them that, within the main collection. So grab this one with your main bundle, and that will allow you to get that twist and pop when the card opens at £6.39 platinum, or $7.96 if you're shopping with us in the US. Now, launch day earlier on was huge. You guys went absolutely bananas for Paul and the rest of the crew. Bit of a inside joke there if you weren't watching the show. But the horse is named Paul now after the 2-hour extravaganza. It's such a beautiful collection, this. If we get a chance to on the show, we'll have a flick through it all for you a little bit later on. But it's the complete set, 40 elements. You've got your card in there, your paper pad, your flower forming foam, and so much more. 30% off for everybody on launch, 20% further off if you're platinum, £60, $79. Half the stock has gone, and I'm not surprised, because A, it's a beautiful collection, and B, the price is ridiculous for what you get. The majority of people, I would say 90% of people who bought the full collection, were also buying the paper and card as well to top it all up with, so you can get that individually as well. £19.99 or $27.96 is the platinum price. Add that into your cart. Sarah, who was shopping with us in Australia, bought 8 extra sets, which is savvy shopping, because you don't want to run out. You want to have sets to work with, you want to have sets to keep potentially, so that is the way to go. But as I say, over 50% of the main collection gone, and that extra card stock as well is flying out of the door. Lots of you in watching. Let's just see. Oh, it is all working. So here we go. This is brilliant. Pammy is in saying hi again, Debbie and Ben from Central New York. Alice Langenecker says hi everyone from Wisconsin. Caroline French says hello my crafty peeps. Hope you're all having a fabulous day. We are. Just watching my coffee. Oh sorry, just getting my coffee so I can sit and watch. Read what it says, Ben. It's really simple. Susan says hello again, Ben and Debbie, and everyone have a lovely evening. We will. Thank you. And Aisha says hello everyone. Joining in with the YouTubers today as FB is down. Please welcome me in with open arms. I love this. The Facebookers moving over to the YouTube side. Please be gentle with them, YouTubers. Teresa saying, hello everyone, can't watch on Facebook, so here I am on YouTube from Long Island, New York. And Sarah's Creation says, this set is absolutely awesome. Don't hesitate to get it. I would imagine you are talking about the amazing Autumn Blessings collection. It is fantastic. The colour palette is amazing. And why would you not want to be crafting with this collection right now? Autumn is here, Halloween is on the way, and the colour palette here is stunning. You have got your 12 by 12 paper pad in here, which we'll have a flick through later on. You've got your 6x6 in here too. It's gorgeous for the fact again that you've got embossing folders. You've got a really beautiful sort of like tree trunk die in there as well. You've got pumpkins, you've got toadstools. It is just such a super collection, which we'll have a look through in full details in just a few moments time. What I will tell you now though is less than 40 chances for you to buy. This is I know, Georgina, this is going to go, so grab it now if you want to make sure you get it. It's the only way that you can get that 12 by 12 paper pad too. £53.70, $70.08. And of course, yes, only those of you watching on YouTube know the situation. If you're watching this back on Facebook in the future, this may well have gone. Less than 40 chances to grab it. Why is everyone going bonkers for this collection, Debbie, do you think?
I just think we've not had anything like this before. The colour palette, all the different accessories to go with it. It is absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to show some samples again because I want you to see how magnificent they are and what you can do with them. The samples really show you so many different ways of the colour combinations, of the different stamps and dies, and we might not get another chance this evening to show the samples. I love this one, having that, what's it called, Ben?
Tree stump.
No, it's not called a tree stump.
Tree trunk.
No, wood slice. It's called a wood slice. It's a slice of wood.
But it's still like the trunk of a tree, isn't it? It's like the cross section of it.
Yeah, but our one's called a wood slice.
Oh.
Yeah, that beautiful thanks die. We've got that gorgeous wheelbarrow. You're right, for Thanksgiving and for Halloween, it's going to be absolutely
Harvest Festival.
Harvest Festival, yes, so many different things that you're going to be able to use. So I'm going to be bringing in the Autumnal Foliage embossing folder. It's a 3D embossing folder. I do love this one. It's got a really thickness about this one and lots of really good chunky parts, and I say that because it's really good to use your inks inside the folder. Now normally when we do letterpressing we tend to stick with sort of one colour. I've got a few sort of different autumnal colours which we're going to put straight on the folder. Ben, I'm just going to let you talk because I just need to grab myself a drink of water because I keep coughing.
You far away. Lots of you watching. This is brilliant. Let me know as well where you're watching this evening because Kim says, hi everyone, I'm watching whilst walking the dog in the dark. Yeah, make sure you don't walk into any tree trunks or anything. I mean, sorry, wood slices. Pabby just saying, evening, I restrained myself to the paper and Paul, talking about the Belle Countryside collection. Barbara just saying, Debbie did a wonderful job with Paul earlier on. And the Autumn Lessons collection is in my top 10 favourites, says Pam E. Yes, so lots of lovely messages coming through. Aisha just saying, Autumn Blessings, beautiful, picked up extra pads from my Thanksgiving scrapbook. And it does, doesn't it, lend itself to Halloween, to Harvest Festival, to Thanksgiving. The colour palette is just gorgeous, and again the fact that you get so many crafty accessories in here as well. So you're just applying the ink right now straight onto the embossing folder, right?
Yeah, straight onto the embossing folder. Yeah, so we tend to just sort of put one colour. I want it quite gentle. I don't want to go in heavy with anything because I then want to blend once it's gone through. But this is just a really nice, unique way of putting something a little bit different down. And then I'm just going to go back in and just add to that brown.
Will this come off your folder?
That's not the brown, that's yellow. Yes, it will.
Eventually.
These are our water reactives.
Right.
So yeah, they will absolutely come off the folder and go away. And if you are using dye-based inks on your embossing folders and it stains, it won't make no difference to the quality of your
it'll just dry,
folder.
won't it? Yeah.
It will just dry. It'll just mean you've got a pretty coloured
which is quite nice, really, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. So don't ever worry if you're dyeing something or it's not come out how you want it. It's not going to harm your embossing folder at all. I've got some cream cards, so I'm just going to pop that over the top and put that on, so you can see right through there we've got all those different colours going on. Now with a 3D embossing folder you need to do a different platform to normal, so we're going to be using our plastic shim and our magnetic mat, and then we're going to pop our embossing folder through, and in fact we'll do it up the top there, that'll go straight through, and then our cutting mat just at the top, and then just run that through. Oh, that's a funny
noise, isn't it? What was that squeaky noise all about?
I have no idea. Just decided to have a squeak at
little
me. Little mouse
whistle.
has got in there. Right, so that's done our embossing. Let's bring that up, and then we can see if we take that off, look how pretty.
That's really
That's
cool.
gone from being that cream to having those different colours in there. And then we can highlight that a little bit more. So I'm going to bring in sort of my darker red here, and we're just going to, got runaway applicator. And I'm just going to go around the edges just to bring that all in. and just give it a bit more highlight.
Will you at any point tonight be doing anything with the mushrooms?
I haven't got it planned.
Okay.
If we get time, we could perhaps cut them out and have a play. We want to see them, or I could find some samples.
Well, Janice has just said, can Debbie please give some tips on using the mushrooms as far as colouring them? Mine looks nothing like the samples, lol.
Oh, okay. I love that. Has that tickled you, Ben?
Just the way you just started laughing. Oh, lol. Your laugh more than anybody. Do you know if someone's laughing? And I don't necessarily always join in when someone's laughing, but whenever Debbie laughs, it makes me laugh. Look at her laugh. You can't help but smile. She has a full-on
Do you
little
know
giggle.
what's funny though? And I hadn't actually realised it myself until I did a bit of presenting when you were off then.
Yeah.
And a lot of people commented me and said that they'd realised that I don't need a presenter to make me laugh. I actually make myself laugh. And I hadn't realised how bad I am at that. I laugh at everything. Anything I do, I laugh at.
That's why I love hanging around you, because I can say anything and I can tell my jokes, which I've told a zillion times before, and Debbie always laughs. So it's great, rather than being at home where it's like, oh, you've heard that one 50 times before. So it's great. She's laughing now, you see, I've not even done anything.
I have got a terrible giggle.
I love it though.
Right, so we're just going to tie this. I've just got a little bit of twine. I don't think, no, there's no twine in the... No, we won't mention that. But we're going to just mat and layer this onto some black cardstock. We've definitely got black cardstock in, if it's not on the show, it'll definitely be on the website.
Yes.
And then I'm just going to use my tape pen to mat and layer.
Aisha says giggle time is starting. It's always giggle time when McGiggles is in the house. And Sarah's saying Debbie's laugh is infectious. It is, that's what I mean. When she starts, you can't help but start laughing. For no reason. There you go. Do you know what I also love about Debbie as well? I don't know if you ever hear this, and it happened in the earlier show and I didn't mention it. Sometimes when the camera comes back over to me and Debbie's resetting for the next demo, I'll be talking and then Debbie's like singing to us. I don't know if you've ever heard it. You did it earlier on. You were like singing to yourself. Oh, George noticed.
Oh.
And I just, it's quite a nice thing to be going on in the background.
Do you know what? I didn't realise my mic's not on though, is it?
I think sometimes it is.
I don't even, I am really bad at that and I do apologise.
No, don't apologise, I love it. I'm saying it's a nice thing.
I actually forget that I'm mic'd up at the time. I think you'd said something, and I remember now because you'd said something and it reminded me of a song, so I then sing that.
I was just showing the boards or something, and then I just heard you sort of going, and I looked over and you were like in your own little world singing. I was like, oh, that's really nice. I quite like that. You know, I'll chat away and then Debbie's providing the soundtrack in the background as well, which is just great. I loved it.
I think it's just old age, Ben. I think it's what just aged people do.
I just think it's because you're so happy here at Crafters TV, you can't help but laugh and sing all the time.
Well, that is true as well. That is very true,
I think it's old age. What are you like? Seriously. Oh dear. Rhonda's disappointed that you put no wax seal on that twine, by the way.
I know, but look, I've got a lovely bow that goes much nicer.
Yeah. Rhonda, come on.
Oh yeah, I should really use, that is another one, isn't it, is the twine that would remind you of the wax seal.
Yeah. Oh,
so
dear.
there you go. This is a really simple card, but just creating that beautiful background and putting a lovely sentiment on there just creates a really soft focal point. And there we go. So that's our first one of the evening.
Fantastic. I can tell you we have got 30 chances for you left to buy on the awesome blessing. Awesome? The awesome autumn. The awesome autumn blessing selection. 51 elements, 72 sheets included in this collection too. It's £67, 12p or $87.60. So everyone's saving just over £16 or $21. And of course platinum price $53.70 or $70.87. Wow, dear, what is wrong with me today? Normally so polished and word perfect. Today, I need to go and put my teeth back in. $70.08 is what I meant to say. Georgina has just told me you have now 29, 28, 27 chances left to buy on this collection. It will disappear. It's the only opportunity that you've got to get the 12 by 12 paper pad as well. You can only get it in the bundle. The colours are absolutely gorgeous again in this collection. And what I love about this, I love that sort of Argyle print that you've got going on there. What I love about this is the fact that you've got those fall and autumn leaves in there. You've got the kind of harvest festival pieces in there too. Love that giant pumpkin. But again, as with a lot of our paper pads, you've got kind of the designs on the one side, and then you've got the pattern detailing on the reverse. So you've got plenty to play with, and I just love the deeper, richer colours that you've got with this collection. The beautiful reds and oranges and greens and browns in here. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, if you have loved our paper pads as much as you love the Belle Countryside pads, which were on earlier on, and you want to get this, you have to go for the full collection, and you have to get it now because we are going to sell out. Also within the collection, you'll get the 6x6. So this is just a mini. It is just a mini version of the 12 by 12. Of the 12 by 12 pad as well, so that is also included. Get it before it goes. 25 chances left for you to buy. I told you I'd count these down for you as they disappear. But also in this amazing bundle, you're going to get that gorgeous autumnal foliage embossing folder that we've just seen. Again, super for the fact that you've got so much detailing in this. Choose your colours, create that beautiful background, and like we saw in that demo just a few moments ago, can just be the case of embossing this. Choose your colours, add a sentiment, a few embellishments. You've got yourself a brilliant card straight off the bat. But then also in this collection, you've got dies. This thanks is beautiful. I love the fact that you've got the main focal point itself, and then the little outer die, which sort of gives you that bubble or that background, and then you've got the corresponding sentiments to go with it too. There's your round wood slice. Again, really nice background to be able to pop that sentiment onto, or any of the other sentiments that you've got within the collection. The forest toadstools, again, hopefully we'll be able to have a little chat about the toadstools for whoever it was who said they've not got on with the toadstools so well. But those are also included in the collection, 3 of those. Then we've got stamps. So the heartfelt wishes, things like give thanks, so ties in nicely with these being for Thanksgiving. You've got Happy Thanksgiving on there, and Thanksgiving is not the time of year, but an attitude of the heart, which I think is beautiful. And you've got things like autumn blessings in there as well, so if you just want to send beautiful autumnal cards, you can. More sentiments included. This one is called Thankful and Blessed. Again, you've got thankful, grateful and blessed in there. You are such a blessing in my life, and I'm so very blessed to know you. Next up, I was talking to
Yeah, thank you.
I do feel very blessed to know you.
Oh, I feel very blessed to know you too, Ben.
I feel more blessed.
No, not as blessed as me.
Well, I think you might find that, anyway. Then we've got the pumpkin patch. How lovely is this? And this always makes me think of Mary Kay, who that time sent in a picture of her massive pumpkin. I still can't quite remember she sent in a picture of her pumpkin. It was massive. It was a big pumpkin. If you're watching, Mary, please send it in again, because the guys in the gallery have gone, what? Must have been the other team. We were talking about pumpkins. We had a pumpkin competition, and Mary sent hers in. It was the biggest pumpkin I have ever seen. So, Georgina says, I was here for that, but I think the water's off. So if you're watching, Mary, send in your pumpkin, please. But that's not the actual pumpkin, a picture. This is your pumpkin patch. How cool is this? Loads of pumpkins of different shapes and sizes, and I love the fact that you've got the little pumpkin barrow going on in there too, which is super cute. And then finally, the Harvest Festival. And again, this is lovely. What a great way. Maybe you want to raise some funds for your church currently. Harvest Festival approaching. I know lots of churches do sort of fundraisers and things like that. Nice thing to do, maybe to make some cards for the church if you decided, but a great collection. And again, for the fact that you've got the stamps and dies in there to create your own little Harvest Festival selection. Fill up your basket with the pumpkins and the corn that you've got in there as well. And I love that really cute sunflower too. That collection is fast running out. It's the paper pad that's your problem really, that is selling the bundle out. We're heading down to we've got 21 chances left for you now. In fact, scrap that. 19 chances left for you to buy on this. It will go, so please make sure you grab it now before it does. It's the only way you can get that 12 by 12 paper pad, and once that bundle goes, obviously that's gone. So get it now. 18 chances left. It's flying out of the door. £53.70, $70.08. I'll keep you updated as to how far the stock is going as we head through the show. I'm just having a bit of a shake of the head from our Craig, so the Facebook's gone, is it? Yeah. You can come in again if you want. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Laird.
Yeah, Facebook's still not up and running, so we're going to have to postpone the Facebook Live. But then you know what that means, though? Is it means you can just keep watching Monday Makers with Debbie and Ben.
You were going to anyway, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I know for the few that were going to be watching the HSN Live, unfortunately it's not. You're better viewing with these two.
Are you away home then?
I'm going to be home.
Okay, we'll have a lovely evening.
I will do. I'll get Coronation Street on catch up.
Okay. See you soon.
Bye, Debbie.
Bye. That's Craig. We'll see him tomorrow. Wednesday? No, it's you and I tomorrow, isn't it? Wake up call.
Back in tomorrow.
All 3 shows, me and you tomorrow.
Yes, yes. Oh, Craig could do his now. He's not going to be late.
Oh, yeah, probably could.
Oh, no, he can't.
Oh, no, because he's doing extra
Yeah,
tomorrow night.
he's doing extra tomorrow,
Don't be causing trouble. Right. Let us show you, in case you missed it, what this week's Get It, Got It Good deal is. Yeah, this is a fantastic deal on our multimedia days. Now, normally you see these on the softer side of life. Of course, these are great for cutting fabric, but great for cutting a whole host of different materials as well. In this collection, you're going to get your clamshell, your elongated hexagon, and dual multimedia dies, 4 in each, so it's 12 dies. These are normally over £120, $120, £35, $35 is the deal on those this week. And indeed, of course, you can take an extra 20% off if you're platinum, so that goes down to £28 or $28. Perfect way to be able to treat yourself, or maybe particularly if you've got a soft crafter in your life, a great little gift idea for them as well. But grab them whilst they're here, because that deal is live this week or whilst stocks last. And actually a lot of the recent Get It Got It goods have sold out. Lots of lovely comments coming through. Oh yes, sorry, Elisa says, make sure, give us an update on how they'll be handling Craig's Live. It's not happening. Nee says, that card was made amidst giggles and wiggles amazingly quick. Yes, the last card shows you how great this collection is. 15 chances left to buy, by the way. And Laura just saying, the paper is so cute, I really want it, but I have no clue what I would do with it. Well, you can scroll back and watch all of the shows to give you loads of inspiration, so you know exactly what to do. I must just point you in the way of our cut-in number dies, because these are brilliant, and there was lots of chat about these earlier on, again on Wake Up Call. I do kind of think that if you are sort of new to crafting, 2 of the sort of die sets that you should potentially go for, if you love to be able to personalise your cards, some sort of alphabet and some sort of collection like this with numbers, because like Debbie was chatting about earlier on, and if you were to go down your card shop, for example, you would be able to find things like 18th birthdays or 21st birthdays, but you're not going to find a card for someone who's 53. You're not going to find a card potentially for someone, you know, my age, 34. But stop your laugh.
Get on with it, old man.
No, you can enough over there. Yeah, so you've got all of your numbers included in this collection. But what I also love is that we're throwing in your sentiments as well. So these are going to give you you're happy, you celebrate, your birthday, your anniversary, and your congratulations. So you can, you know, celebrate, happy birthday, happy anniversary, congratulations. You're going to get your in there as well, which are your ordinals, and you're getting that for free, for gratis, for nada, for nothing. It's a great collection, and again, it's proving really popular. £22.38 or $30.74. Wouldn't you agree, McGiggles over there, that every craft room needs a collection like this?
I mean, for one, we don't do number dies very often,
No.
and to have ones that cut in like this with a really unusual font, and then to get it thrown in for absolutely nothing whatsoever, all your ordinals and you're laughing over.
Sorry, Diana's just sent me a message going, Ben, you wish.
Oh, I think you only look at your sort of mid-30s.
Thank you so much. You were only commenting earlier on, weren't you, as to how young I was looking today with my new makeup, which I'm wearing.
Yes, it is new makeup. Yes, it's very nice, your new makeup, Ben. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, carry on.
Do you know what? Like Ben was saying earlier, you can buy 18th birthday cards in the shop. I don't want to take anything away from this because this is beautifully simplistic. I absolutely love that card. But what about if you were buying for a 12th birthday and wanted a shaker card? You wouldn't be able to buy one like that in the shop. What if you had a very special birthday? Are we going to get to this?
Oh, if I get to that, I tell you what.
Oh, wouldn't it be amazing? 99 years old. That's incredible, isn't it? But you can do that, which is amazing. But then if you want to go really young, you've got that as well. So many different ways that you can do them in so many different concepts. And the fact that you can use all your colouring mediums, your paper pads, anything that you want, you can do, which is amazing. And I absolutely love these samples. They are so nice. So we're going to do something quite simple. But first of all, I've done my colour background. Now, if you've got your watercolours, you'll know that you can make beautiful backgrounds like this. I've just used my aqua pens and I've used just a pink and a yellow and orange, and then I flicked some of it over just to create that background. And I wanted to get that done first because I wanted to be able to then die cut it and it be completely dry. So I want to put these all in a bit of a quirky angle. I'm going to bring in my ordinals there. So we're going to pop these. So we've got our sort of 52 here, and we've got our on there. So let's bring in my Gemini plates and pop these into place. So I am just going to get a piece of tape to tape them across so they stay where they are.
Just to say, I know loads of you tune in on a Monday specifically to find out how the guys have done at the football, and apparently the TV team won tonight, which is the first in 3 weeks. Yes.
Who do they play against?
Oh, like the Office guys.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realise that.
And John's just mimed to me that we won by so many, he lost count, and he scored a few as well. He put a few in the back of the old onion bag.
We're going to have to bring John in, otherwise there'll be a riot.
Who wants to see John in his football kit? Come in, actually, John, because we've got the shirts for the team as well, and you guys will absolutely love these. Here he is. What was the score, actually? You lost track. Here he is, the TV team. Yes!
Give us a 12, John.
Give us a little 12 because you got your little number. Yeah! Come on! Hey, in a few weeks, I'll be there at the back. A rock at the back. Come on! Just be like laying it off. Hey, yes. We'll be back. Oh dear. Maybe you'd be better off without me. Anyway, well done. Good work. That'll be the viewing figures going sky high now. John and his football kit. You wanted it, I gave it to you. Looks good, doesn't he? Got a pair of pins on him, that boy, I tell you what. Anyway, sorry. Back to Debbie.
Right, so we've cut those we've cut the numbers out, so let's just take that away. They cut out beautifully. Now I say cut out, but they also cut in. So we've cut those into there, but we've also got those letters, which is great. And they are such a beautiful font. I absolutely love those. So we'll pop them to one side. You can always use them on another one.
Can I ask a really boring question about these as well? Could you potentially cut these out and then use them to stick on your bins?
Yes, you can. In fact, that's perfect. And do you know what you could cut through? Do you know you get the vinyl rolls?
Oh, that was the point, yeah.
You could cut through vinyl rolls. You could cut them and have them on your bins.
I was only thinking about it the other day because we just got our bins to do as well.
You've just got new bins. Only someone with new bins can be thinking about that, can't they?
You're welcome.
But yes, go for it then. I wouldn't say, well, no, no one knows. So what number would you like?
Just number 9.
Oh, number 9.
Yeah.
You're on plot 9.
Yeah. But I need a few 9s because we've got a few different bins. It's very confusing in the new area because in the old place where I lived, it was one bin for recycling. In the new area, we've got 4 different containers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you got your bin for, this is so dull, why am I talking about this? You got your bin for your cans and your plastics, then you've got a box for your cardboard and paper, box for your glass,
recycling.
And then you've got a bin for your garden waste as well.
Wow.
Hard to keep up with it all.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Right, so we've got that there, so you can see that looks lovely as it is, but what I am going to do is bring in this. If we cut in these numbers, because they cut in, although they do cut out, but I am going to bring this in. We've already cut it through then, I've just put a couple of gems. So this is then going to go across the bottom of our card here. So let's just grab my dotty tape pen this time. And I'm just going to grab that piece that I was, keep grabbing this piece of card, and I think it was someone's unused card they put in there. Let's just bring in a little scrap piece. And I'm using the dotty tape pen to go across all of that word. Oh, catch the end there. And all that will do is make sure that our dots go everywhere that we need them to go, but they don't catch through that centre, so we won't get that sort of stringy effect when you've got your glue going through.
Brilliant.
To pop onto there. And then all I'm going to do now is we're going to make a little card. I've cut the corner of my card off here, just so we've got something a little bit different going on. We're going to pop this onto here, and then this will come across to make the actual card. And then we're just going to fill the surface with some really pretty gems.
It is one of those collections though, isn't it? Again, new people watching tonight, if you're looking for ways to kind of, if you're looking for sets which are going to be super useful for you, I think that's what I'm trying to say. This is an absolute must buy this evening, I think, particularly at that price, to $22.38 or $30.74. So nice to be able to personalise. So if you haven't yet got any number dies within your craft room, I would say definitely go for this collection tonight. The fact that you're getting the sentiments and the ordinals for free as well really does make this a must-have collection. There's Gloria. Oh, hello, what's going on there?
I've pimped Gloria up.
Whoa! She is snazzy.
She's very snazzy, yes, and I put some little gems on my bottom as well. On the bottom of
we are going all out for you on Multimakers tonight.
Oh, dearie me. I'm going to turn the colour of my blouse. Yeah, gem. Oh, look, I pulled off a gem as well there. So all I'm going to do here, I decided that Debbie Robinson had one pimped up, and I thought, I need one pimped up. So I just added some little gems. I do love a gem. So, and I've got some here and some little sequins. So we're just going to let me pop them onto here, and then all I'm going to do is add them sporadically around. Oh, there's not one on my finger. Did I tell you what I did the other day when I thought there was a gem on the foil press?
Oh, I want to say I've heard this story, but you have to recap by memory because it's terrible.
I was trying to pick it off, and it ended up being the little light.
Oh, really? Good stuff. Was that live on air?
Yeah, it was live. Yeah.
Oh, of course it. Yeah, of course it would be.
Of course it would be.
Yeah, of course it would be. Why not?
I thought, I've never done that before. And
you must have seen that like hundreds of times.
Do you know what it was though? Because I was over there where you are.
Oh, was it on that show?
Yes, and because where the light was shining, it was quite dazzling, so it actually looked like a gem. It didn't look like the light, but even still, it was a bit of a silly thing to do.
Not easy over this side of the studio, is it?
Oh, it's really, really tough.
Under the dazzling lights.
Yeah, they said they'd use me again.
You said like that for?
I've never had well, I couldn't have been too bad. I was proper nervous.
I must have a little back. I'm sure you were amazing.
No,
amazing.
I didn't really feel amazing, but because I was so nervous, but it did go okay, and I did enjoy it in the end.
Well, that's the main thing, as long as you enjoyed it.
And there we go, look
Beautiful.
at that. So we've got our numbers. So our 52, that is my age without lying.
No, it is not.
That is my age.
You are never.
I am 52.
No,
so
you
I thought I'd do a
shush.
52nd birthday for me.
Well, happy birthday to you. You don't look, I would put you at mid-40s.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'll take that. Thank you, Ben.
I can't believe that. That's a bit of a revelation right there.
52-year-old nanny.
I always kind of think that we're on the same sort of
I know, it's strange,
age.
isn't it? Yeah.
But you're like 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
God dear. But then again, I always think that I'm on sort of the same age as like Jake, for example, who's about, he's about 16, isn't he, I think? What a brilliant collection, and a great example of, again, you can customise, make cards for whatever age you want it to be. And of course, you can use so many different materials as well. So if you've got a 25th birthday, absolutely you can. I love the fact that you can cut in with these, of course. You can make your little shaker cards with these as well for 21st birthdays. Not just birthdays, of course, as well. If you decide that you want to make cards for anniversaries. And again, it's the same with anniversaries, isn't it? I think particular anniversaries you can buy cards for, but a 13th anniversary, potentially not. But absolutely you can with this collection, because boom, you've got all of those numbers you can cut into your projects. Of course, then you've got the waste, if you like, which is never waste, because you can keep the card which comes out. So then you've got numbers to stick on your bin if you want to, or potentially just pop them into your gubbins box for the next crafty adventure. Don't forget, you pay $22.38 for that today, or $30.74 if you're a platinum member. We throw this into the mix for free, so it's really worth jumping in for. It just makes this set go even further, because you've got all of the sentiments to create your own happy anniversary, celebrate, happy birthday, congratulations, and then you've got all of the ordinals as well for those landmarks. You've got your 51st, you've got your 23rd, you've got your TH and your ND included as well. It's a lovely collection. If you haven't got a numbers die set in your collection yet, grab this tonight, because honestly, that is a great price tonight, and it will just kind of allow you to personalise your projects so much more. And let's be honest, when you think about cards that you make, a lot of them will be birthday cards. How nice to be able to put the number on the front of the card. Now, thank you. Oh, before we move on very quickly, the size of the numbers, 3 by 2. By roughly. By roughly? Roughly. 3 by 2 or 3 by 1.9. There you go. Inches, Timothy, in case you were asking. Thank you for, well, you were asking, Timothy. You've just asked the question. Why did I say in case you were asking? Lots of love coming in for the show tonight. Mary's just sent in the picture of her pumpkin. Guys, if you can check the emails, we'll show that later on. Susan just says, oh, that is the icing on the cake then for the show. A John sighting. Aisha saying, love the shirts. And chatting just about that last card, R. Hendrick saying, I really like how this is turning out. Loving the numbers, may have to pick them up. Absolutely do it tonight, because they're a great deal. Mary Beth says, Gloria is ready for the ball in her new gown tonight, her sparkly gown. And Susie T just saying, I have these numbers, love them. And R. Hendrick also saying, I thought you were younger, Debbie. So did I.
Oh, thank you very much.
And Caroline French saying, Ben might be an old man, but he is a cutie patootie.
Cutie tootie.
What is that? A cutie patootie?
Cutie tootie, stop looking at me.
What?
Isn't there a song like that? Cutie tootie, stop looking at me. Is that not a song?
Oh, that's Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. Not cutie patootie, stop picking on me. Just new lyrics, I like them.
Cutie tootie.
Kitty patootie, stop picking on me. Now, launch day, earlier on, super popular, the Belle Countryside complete set. You guys absolutely love this, so we thought for those of you who weren't able to join us on launch day earlier on, we would quickly bring this back and show you this unbelievable collection. Words which came through to describe this included exquisite, dainty, scrumdiddlyumptious, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, bucolic, antique, ethereal. There is so much about this collection that you will absolutely love. The paper pad being, well, one of the main things. I mean, come on, is this not the most exquisite paper pad you have ever seen? It is all kind of built around beautiful florals. It's all built around beautiful countryside scenes. Let me just tip that up and show you the reverse, because honestly, the front really is as good as the back. I would say some of the designs that you've got on the flip side of the paper pad are actually better. There's so much to love about it. The colours, the sort of greens, the pinks, the sort of dusty whites in there as well just work beautifully. You've got kind of like a muted, antique-y sort of shabby chic effect. The horse in here, who we named Paul, is just one of the key components about this collection as well, which you guys have chatted about and said why you loved it so much. It is just absolute gorgeousness in a collection, and as I say, the paper pad itself is beautiful. If you're going for this collection, you will get the 12 by 12 paper pad included, but the majority of people who jumped in and grabbed this earlier on added more to their collection as well, because I truly believe this is a collection that you will come back to time and time again. You'll need more of the paper pads. Not only will you get a 12 by 12 paper pad, but to complement that, you've got your luxury mixed card stock as well. So you're going to get 24 sheets in total, 3 sheets of each colour in that sort of pearlescent finish, which is gorgeous. And then you've got more of a sort of textured linen effect, 3 sheets of each of the colours, which of course, as I say, complement beautifully with the colours within the paper pad. You're also going to get 12 sheets of your flower forming foam in the corresponding colours too, because within the collection you have also got your flower forming dies as well. These pretty, or precious peonies I should say, are stunning. Let me just pop those there. Yes, so the flower forming foam to work with your dies. You're also going to get the die here to be able to create your stamen to go in the middle of your peonies. What about stamps in this collection? Well, you've got these gorgeous lanterns. I would encourage you, I think Debbie's got a demo up her sleeve as far as this is concerned, but I would encourage you to go back and have a watch of the launch day show, because there were 5 absolutely stunning demos earlier on, which you need to go and re-watch. The Equine Elegance is beautiful. This is the horse that we named Paul. Don't ask why. You might find out for yourself in the paper pad when you get it. But the artwork is stunning. The fact again that we're giving you the dies with each of the stamps, so it just makes life easy for you once you've created your image. You've then got the statement floral in there as well, which again is beautiful. If you want to multi-cut that and decoupage that up, you've got the ability to do it. There's so many different like levels and layers and textures within this collection, which is just going to allow you to create the most beautiful projects. You've got in there your grande frame, again with a beautiful selection of sentiments to pop within that. This ornate lace frame, again we saw in so many demonstrations, and again if you bought previous collections, a lot of you were chatting about the fact that this marries up quite nicely with the vintage diaries collection. Lots of ways to be able to use that within this collection too. You've got embossing folders, 3D floral lace embossing folder which will fit through your mini, and then last but by no means least, the country home stamp set. Again, saw a lovely demo on this a little bit earlier on. That really cute cozy cottage nestled away in the woodland there, and a whole host of beautiful sentiments to complement that as well. I'll just show you this too, because again, a lot of people chatted about this finished sample designed by Hayley, which is just stunning, and I think this shows off perfectly what this collection is all about. All of the different layers that you've got with the stamp and die sets, using your peonies to embellish, all of the different papers that you've got in here to create things like this beautiful, I mean, could be photo album, memory album. Someone earlier on was saying that they'd create something like this to pop in like inspirational words as well. But we saw on the show earlier on Debbie making boxes, making beautiful card projects. Lots of you chatting as well about using this for your scrapbooking pages too. It is quite simply one of the most beautiful collections. It's still available for you. However, over 50% of the stock has gone. Just when you look at this page, for example, I mean, you almost just want to get yourself a frame and frame some of those designs, don't you? Because they are that gorgeous. The artwork is beautiful. You can get the full collection on screen right now. We launched it at 3 o'clock this afternoon here in the UK, and on launch, we just took off 30% for everybody. So the first time you've seen it here on Crafters TV, 30% off, plus another 20% for Platinum. So the price comes down to £60.79 or $79.16. That is still available for you. That price you can pick it up for right now. If you missed out, do not miss out. As I mentioned, what a lot of people were doing was buying the full collection and then adding in more of those paper pads as well. There was one particular person, I won't say her name again, who decided to get an extra 8. Because, well, she knows how much she's going to love this collection. maybe a few to use, few to keep, few to give away. £19.99 will get you the 12 by 12 and also the card as well. $27.96, you're saving over 15% on that collection. And so many of you, again, just chatting about that now in the comments. The Belle paper pad is just gorgeous, says Mary. And Victoria saying those papers would be wonderful for scrapbooking. If you missed the show earlier, as I say, do have a little look back. You can find it on our Facebook page. Facebook isn't working, Ben. You can find it on YouTube. If you've subscribed to us already, you'll be able to find it nice and easily. If you don't subscribe to us on YouTube, make sure you do, because you can bookmark your favourite shows. You'll get notifications when we're going live, and you can also create your own playlists as well. There's lots of you shopping with us right now. Those numbers are proving popular. This is proving popular. By the way, less than 15 chances to get your Autumn Blessings collection as well. So let's give you a chance to check out your baskets. We'll come back with more demonstrations in just a couple of moments' time.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Well done if you checked out your baskets during that little break. We are back with, just over an hour to go on our Monday. Today's absolutely flown by. Hopefully it's flown by for you. We've certainly had a lot of fun in the studios today. Haven't we, guys?
Yes!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. And we've got more fun here with the Twist and Pops. Twist and Pops. These are brilliant, and it is the Christmas Advanced Twist and Pop collection, which you can get your hands on tonight. What I thought I'd do is just quickly show you through the designs that you can get in this set. I'll just show you a few of them in situ in various cards. If you, this Christmas, want to create the most fun cards, which will have that kinetic ability to them, then you definitely want to grab this collection. You've got your Christmas trees, all right, so that is your winter forest. What I would say to you as well, and I'll show it to you in just a second, these are kind of like your decorative dies, if you like. If you haven't yet got the twist and pop mechanism, you will also need to add that into your basket, but it's fine, we do have it available on the show for you. If you've already got it from the previous twist and pop collection, then that's fine, you can just add these to go with it. But you've got a cracker in there, you've got your little Santa hats in there too, or are they little elf hats? Oh no, they are Santa hats. I suppose they could be elf hats. depending on what colour you colour them in, really. You've got your doves, peace on earth. You've got your prezzies, and actually these are called your festive gifts, but there's no reason that you're not going to be using these all year round, because yes, we have gifts at Christmas time, but obviously you can pop these, you know, in birthday cards as well. So that's definitely one which we'll use all year round. And I also like the fact, because you know when you think of things like cards which like pop up and do things, you wouldn't necessarily think that you would potentially pop something like that into a more sort of religious card, but we've gone there with this collection, and I really like that. So you've got the ability to be able to create a beautiful front of a more sort of religious card, and then have the pop-out effect of the star with the follow the star die, which you're going to get in this collection as well. So those are the designs that you get. How do they work? Well, you will, as I say, need to get the twist and pop mechanism, which is available for you individually. And again, I think this looks potentially more complicated than it is to put together, but it's literally that one little die, and once you've popped that through your machine, for me it looks like a little tent, doesn't it? Like a little gazebo, and that does all the twisting and the popping for you. You're literally going to be attaching whichever design that you've chosen with this on there, and then it is going to allow you to create that twist and pop effect, just like this one here. So beautiful card on the outside, but when you open, boom! Look at that. Oh, so yeah, so there's the pop. Ready? You have to do your own sound effect, but you've got your Christmas hats. What have we got inside like this one? Ho ho ho!
I'm so rubbish. I can't pop.
You won't do that one?
I can't do that.
Oh, I can't either.
Becky can just do a pop noise without doing anything. She proper pops her tongue. Pop, pop.
Anyway, twist and pop. This one here, this one will get a love in the sound effects tonight. So look, oh holy night, you wouldn't expect this, would you? Pop! I'm having far too much fun. And this one here, with the wishes, I mean, I haven't done it yet. You sound, it's like having a dolphin on the other side of the studio. What were you doing then? And then this one here, again, designed by lovely Hayley. Beautiful card, but on the inside, ready?
That was a better one.
It was, I got fun. It was a better one. So you'll have to, you say I'm the silly one, you have to provide your own sound effects, but you will definitely need to pop in the mechanism. It's £6.39 or $7.96. If it's good we start the demo. You want to go over there, do you? What's going on? Red Squirrel says, I like Ben's description of the mechanism for the twist and pop, a gazebo. It definitely does look a little bit like a gazebo. Let us know what you think of the sound effects on the show tonight, as well as we go over to Debbie to see the demonstration on this. What are you going to be using, and how easy really are these to put together once you've got the mechanism and the dice? Is it as easy
super, yeah, they really are. And I've just realised though, I've got a demo which might not be so easy to see, so I'm just going to change it very slightly.
Oh, okay.
Just for you at home to be able to see what I'm doing. So the first thing we're going to use is the Peace on Earth. I adore this one. I think it's so pretty. I've not seen a die like this, and to have this twist and pop.
So Jane is in our socials tonight. She's just messaged me going, "Are you two okay?" We're fine. It's Monday night. We're having fun. Oh dear. She's starting it.
Don't you blame me. Right, so now what I did do, Ben, is I got myself a piece of acetate to show you how you can do it on acetate. Not very wise because you're not really going to see what I'm doing. So I have got one already done and I'm going to just cut one out of craft cards so you can see exactly how easy it is to put the mechanism together. Because if you get this bit right, all of this comes together really easy.
And just for me and also for Craft Gidge, so the mechanism is different to the one from the Precious Memories collection, isn't it?
Yes, it's bigger.
But Craft Gidge asks, is this twist mechanism the same as the one in the Explosion box set?
No, that one's smaller as well.
Right, so it's 3 different sizes.
Yeah, they're different sizes. They all work exactly the same, but this one is bigger. So the actual mechanism on this will work on a bigger card rather than a smaller mechanism. Yes. So it is the same one, however, that comes with the everyday ones.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, so we're just sending that through the Gemini machine. Now you could use them in a Gemini Junior, but you would have to put sort of half through, turn it round, then put the other half through to make the cutting of it. Obviously the mechanism will go through any of our machines, including our small mini as well. So that's cutting those 2 parts out. So you can see this one, just give that a little tap to take that out. Now on here, it does give you very faintly your score lines. What I would suggest when you come to doing them is actually reinforce those score lines. Let me bring that one as well so you can see it. So you've got those score lines in place and then you'll have one going through the center as well. And then I'm going to cut this one, pop them to the side. Let's turn my board over. We'll just cut this one out so I can show you exactly how the mechanism works. So send that one through because that is the all-important part.
Rose says, you two are having an awesome, funny and happy day. I love it. We are, Rose. You both brighten Monday up, says Timothy. And Terry says, sounds just like a dolphin. I will forever have that in my head when I see a dolphin, kind of like what happens to mine when I see, wait for it, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey!
Right, before we do the main die, you gotta just love a Monday, haven't you?
And you, hey, normally Mondays are miserable, but today we are bucking that trend, everybody.
We certainly are. See, I've never thought of Mondays as miserable.
Oh.
My mum has always taught me that if you get through a Monday, you can get through the rest of the week.
That is a really good way to think of it.
Yep, always.
Positive mental attitude.
Absolutely.
I like that. I like that.
Right, so what we've got here is our mechanism that's been cut out, and as you can see we've got that cross in the centre and we've got a line going through here. What you want to do is crisscross these, so we're going to push that up and we're going to burnish that. You want to burnish that well, pull it back, then we're going to cross the other way and burnish that way, so we get our cross. Then what you're going to do is turn it upside down.
Okay.
So turn it the other way and then we're going to fold that middle section. So all the way there and burnish that well. So then what you're going to do is if you get your middle fingers, your index finger into this centre bit and push in while you've got your thumbs here, it will automatically go into that shape.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's really easy. So I'm going to just go over that again so you know exactly what you're doing.
It's quite satisfying to watch that.
Yeah, and it's really, so as soon as you do that, you do your cross, so you've got the cross in the middle, you're then going to turn it the opposite way and fold it in. Then you're going to take your thumbs into the centre and push with either finger, your forefinger or your next finger, and that will go into this shape.
Great.
Now, do you know when sometimes, Ben, when you open the card it sticks when you put it back? That's because, now if I fold this, can you see, probably not going to do it, but this needs, it will cross. Can you see it's crossed just a little bit over onto that one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what you need to do is you need to hold them so they only touch each other.
Right.
And then this will be a bit springy. You don't want that to be springy. You want that to be flat. So then you're going to burnish those pieces in. Now when you've done that, when you push that down, those pieces don't overlap.
Ah, I see.
So that way, and that's where the sticking comes into it. So when you open it up, it will now fold beautifully. So that is a real good tip.
Yeah, top
and it
tip.
will work perfect every single time. Now what I've done here, I've already put my lines in, and I've just brought in these 2 pens. So I'm using my tri-blend, which is my dark red and my jade green. And if you just go over, I've already got one that we've already done. But if you just go over and colour these in, you can use your 3 colour blend, and I'm just doing this really quickly. You can then come in and just put in that extra colour into there, just so we get some dimension, and then you can come in with the darker one around those edges. And then with the red pen, you can just come in and then colour your berries in. Okay, so once you've done that all over, you'll get this one here, which will bring in your colour on the inside, and we're keeping our doves white. And then what we're going to do is stick these into place. So you can see I've already got my score lines on each side, and all I've done to reinforce them is put them in with the scoring board.
It's so clever, this collection, isn't it? Because when, in my little mind, you think of a die set that allows you to get the twist and pop. In my mind, there's no way that you can have, well, the die like this, for example, that's so intricate that would be able to do it.
Absolutely.
And I just think, again, our guys have absolutely smashed it out of the park, haven't they, as far as the designs. You wouldn't expect this to pop out of a card. I just think it's amazing.
I know exactly what you're saying. It is very clever.
Yeah.
And who would think of putting these types of dies as a twist and pop?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. So clever. What I love about this as well is most of these dies, in fact probably all of them, you can use on their own. You don't have to use them as a twist and pop. So let's pop this, turn this round, and then we can put this into place. So you can see we're guided by where it goes because we've got that into place. I'm using tacky glue because I'm using it onto mirror card. It means that where you get a splodge mark like that, that will just wipe away. So I'm just putting these all into place, sticking them down. And I just want to hold that just for a few seconds because we want that to take before I do anything else. Because as with all wet glues, they stay wetter for a little bit longer. So you can rub that away, which is great. So we can rub all that glue away. Probably put a little bit too much on. So what I am going to do is just grab myself a piece of card. I'm just going to turn that over just to make sure that this is rubbed down well. So let me just bring in my scoring tool. And I'm just going to go over the back here, just to make sure every part of that is stuck down. There we go, bring that up. That will also take off any excess glue. There we go. And then I can fold that in. Now you always want to have the middle section come up, and then these sides will fold in.
Brilliant.
Okay, so that will give us our I mean, look at that. That's so lovely. It's so well
really cute.
constructed. Right, now I'm going to put this bit to another side because I've just done it in this colour because I wanted you to see. But I'm going to do it in the acetate. So let me just pop my glue back on, or my blue pin back in so I don't lose it. And then we're going to do exactly the same with this. So we're going to fold it over, and the reason that I have used acetate is because you don't see it.
See what?
So you don't see the acetate.
See what?
So we've done that, folded over, and then we're going to turn it round the other way.
It does sometimes,
like
some of the shots look like you're
doesn't
just doing weird things with your hands, but we can see it now.
We can do exactly the same. We're just going to push that up, and that will go into that position. So with acetate, what you will probably need is your metal shim. I had to use my metal shim to do it, but it actually, as long as your burner shim well, it will work exactly the same way.
And I know you used your craft card, but is there this was asked earlier on Wake Up Call, what's like the optimum GSM to use for your mechanism?
I would definitely use a 300 GSM.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So I've got some beautiful papers out
lovely.
of Sarah's. Yeah, these are out of Sarah's Snowflake, Glitter and Snowflake.
Oh, okay.
So just using them, what's in my stash. It's from the watercolour, not the glittering snowflake. I have said that because of the snowflakes, but it's actually from the watercolour Christmas. Do you remember that one?
I do. That was the second collection we launched this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was this year,
During
yes.
Christmas.
During Christmas week.
When did we launch the Christmas stuff then?
I think it was July.
During Christmas in July.
During
That would
Christmas.
probably make sense, wouldn't it, seeing as it's Christmas. Yeah, because that was the one, because we had it was the night before Christmas, didn't we, which flew, and then we were thinking there's no way that the watercolour Christmas can be more popular, and it was.
Yes, it was.
I mean, so popular, that collection.
Yeah, people absolutely loved it. So with the mechanism, the best way to do this as well, so if you have it, so you want it to look like almost like a cradle, so your cradle is going up. I'm going to bring this one in so you can see it better. So you would have it, so it's almost like rocking like a cradle, so this way. So have it like that. This middle section needs to be in the middle of here. So the best way I find to do that is just turn it the opposite way in half, because then you know you can actually mark it to your halfway point. So that's my halfway point. Then what you can do is bend that back over. Now once you've got that done, this piece and only this top piece here is where this is going to stick to. So when you bring that across, I know that I need to stick it onto this part here. So I'm just going to bring that round.
Victoria wants to know if it has to be heavyweight acetate that you use.
I have used heavyweight acetate, but no, you don't have to.
Okay.
As long as it's scored well
Yep.
and burnished well, it will be perfect. And then on the opposite side, you want to do it on the opposite corner. So it will be this piece here at the bottom. So just pop in lots of glue there to make sure that will hold, and hold that flat. And then when that comes together,
yes.
your mechanism is a little bit trickier there because of the acetate, will bend into place. So I'm just going to make sure that that goes into the right position. So you get that. Now when you're putting it into here, not that it matters because I haven't done a front yet, but if you have got a front, you want to make sure that your mechanism, when it's put in, the top, let me just work this out. So when it opens up, in fact, let's just do it and then we'll know which one. But what I would say is try and make sure that the top of your birds are always facing on the right-hand side. So I'm going to do it that way. So can you see their heads? The top, as in the top, would face on the right-hand side of my card, not the left-hand side. And then all we're going to do is place that in the centre, and this triangle only is where I'm going to put the glue. So you just want to pop it up there. I must remind myself not to use acetate again because it's not very good to show in demos. You can't really see what I'm doing. So popping that into place. I'm giving that a good rub down to make sure that holds. Turn it right over, and then we're going to do the same on this triangle. So pop in your tape pen, and your tape pen is strong enough, just make sure you put plenty down of it, and then we're going to rub that into place, so then when we do open it, it will actually pop up.
Yes.
So what I want to make sure is I'm popping that way, or I'm popping, so we want to do it, so this is the top of our card, because when we open it, our birds will pop out. And then I'm going to just got a cover here, so one of those toppers from that pad, we're going to pop to, or attach to the top of our card.
Lots of love coming in for this collection. Patricia just saying, I made a twist and pop Halloween ghost card, which is quite nice.
Oh, very nice. I love that idea.
It is a good idea. Susie T just saying, I love Ben and Debbie together. She cracks me up trying to imitate Ben's sound effects, and she loves to sing with Ben, which is so awesome. I know, you don't have to ask her twice. And look at this, super cards.
Yeah, and it opens and shuts every time.
I love it.
No sticking whatsoever. Yeah, it's just perfect every time. So just get that mechanism right, and you'll have a perfect twist and pop every single time.
I love that. Yeah, so it's all about the preparation, isn't it? All about making sure you've got the your burnishing done. Just a quick question before we move on. I know you've already touched on this, but Stacey wants to know, what was that little gadget that Debbie had there for her glue?
Oh, you want to know? Yes. So I've done this for a long time. I've used a top of a water bottle. That's all it is. Top of a plastic water bottle. Cut it off, and then I just added some gems. They would just all look. So it's not even. They're not very good, are they? The gems. They're all in different positions. But it just holds our little glue applicators. So and it's a really handy thing. It stops the pin going rusty, and it gives you a place to pop your pin and not lose it.
Yeah,
so,
free with every bottle of juice. So that's what it is, Stacey. Lovely question. This collection is rather good, isn't it? If you want to grab it, I'll just remind you again of the different designs that you're going to get. The one which you saw Debbie using was this one, which is the Peace on Earth. But then with this collection too, you're also going to get the prezzies, again, year round. Don't just think about Christmas presents for that. Pop that in your birthday cards as well. And I think people are going to absolutely love these. This one here is your Follow the Star. So again, we've got something for all sorts of different types of Christmas cards. You've got your Santa hats or elf hats in there, depending on how you colour them. Then we've got your Christmas celebration, which is the cracker. Did we have the discussion about this, that you don't have crackers in the US, or did I dream that? You do have crackers in the US, but you call them something different. Christmas crackers. I'm losing the plot here a little bit. I'm sure that was a conversation. Let me know on the socials. Do you have them and call them a different name, or don't you have them? And also, you've got the Winter Forest in there too. The collection is £69 and 8p. 76.61 is the deal on this. Best price yet on those. What I would say though is, if you haven't got the mechanism die from the previous collection, you will need to add that in, because otherwise there will be no twisting and popping for you. This one is available for you right now. $7.99 or $9.95 is the price on that one. Add it into your basket. If you're platinum, it comes to £6.39 or $7.96. I just very quickly as well wanted to recap on something which we did at the start of the show, which is the Autumn Blessings selection. We've been counting these down because there was a lot of interest about these as early as Wake Up Call this morning, with people asking, is the Autumn Blessings collection still available? Yes, it is, but it's going to go. We had, I think, around about 50 of these remaining at the start of the show. However, now we have got 10 chances left to buy. Well, it was 10 chances as of about 10 minutes ago, so it may now be less. Basically, if you're wanting to grab this collection, grab it now. If you want to make sure that you get the paper pad, the 12x12 paper pad, you need to grab it now, because this is only available in this bundle where we have less than 10 chances available for you to buy. It is 51 elements, 72 sheets of beautiful, beautiful paper. And again, this is all in those autumnal colours, those oranges and reds and greens and browns and yellows. Love the fact that you've got all of those kind of fallen autumnal leaves in there, making the frames. If you want to use these for your 12x12 scrapbooking projects, if you want to cut into these, there's so much detail. Love the pumpkins. And again, you've got your more patterned reverse sides on these as well, but plenty to love. The colours I just love. The deeper sort of reds and oranges in here, the greens and the yellows. It's a beautiful collection. I love that Argyle print as well. I know I pointed that out last time, but I really like that. But you're going to get the 12x12 paper pad, double-sided, and again, you've got the pattern on the reverse and the beautiful kind of autumnal artist work on the front of these. As well as the 12x12, you're also going to get your 6x6 pad, which of course is a complete sort of mini mimic, if you like, of the main 12x12 pad. So you've got that included as well. 36 sheets in your 12x12, 36 sheets in the 6x6 too. Then on top of all of that, you've got all of your stamps and dies too. So think about using this for your autumnal cards. Think about using this for Thanksgiving. Think about using this as well for Harvest Festival. This is the Harvest Festival set that you get within it. Again, beautiful stamps that you get with this. Your little wheelbarrow, your sunflower, you've got pumpkins and your corn in there as well. All the dies to be able to cut those up and create beautiful effects and embellishments on your cardstock. You've then got your pumpkin patch. Have you looked for Mary's pumpkin yet, by the way, in the gallery? Oh, they're too busy at the minute, apparently. These pumpkins are beautiful. Again, lovely artwork here. Love the little foliage that you've got in there too. And your little conker as well. But I don't think you guys call them conkers, do you? Horse chestnuts, is that what you call them? But conkers, went conker picking the other day actually. They just started falling off the trees, which was quite nice. Like collecting conkers, keep the spiders out of the house as well. Let's not start that conversation again. Yes, thank you, George. I was one of the world's best conker players as of about probably 10 years ago now. I was in the top 16 in the world. True story. You're also going to get in this collection, it is a true story, I'll show you the video later, you're also going to get your thankful and blessed sentiments. So again, thinking along the lines of Harvest Festival and Thanksgiving, you've got lots of sentiments in there. Grateful, thankful and blessed. I am so very blessed to know you and you are such a blessing in my life. Then on top of that, you've got your heartfelt wishes. So again, this looks at things like autumn greetings. Give thanks. Thanksgiving is not the time of year, but an attitude of the heart. And happy Thanksgiving. So again, I think this is going to be particularly great for our friends across the pond as well, with all the celebrations that go down as far as Thanksgiving is concerned. We've got your thank you die in there, or thanks I should say. You've also got that beautiful embossing folder that we saw a little bit earlier on the first demo of the show with the autumnal foliage. The wood slice, which again is absolutely beautiful, a nice little sort of base, if you like, for your card, and then you can put your sentiment on the top of it, and then you've got those really cute little forest toadstools too. £53.70 for all of that is phenomenal. It's $70.08 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're platinum. Less than 8 remaining, which in my mind means there's 7. 7 chances left to buy. If you're not quick, it's going to go. 7 chances left to get that paper pad, because that will go with the bundle. Once the bundle goes, you'll not be able to get the 12 by 12 paper pad. 7 chances left. Grab it whilst it's here. That will disappear. Right, we are going to have a look at the Belle Countryside collection. This was our brand new product that we launched at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're heading towards 60% of our show stock gone. And let's have a look at some of the finished samples as well with this collection. Quite simply, one of the most exquisite collections I think we've done this, Debbie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so divine, isn't it? I mean, we need to calculate the amount of words we've used for this collection, because it genuinely, we're trying to think of that ultimate word that really summarises this whole collection. But what you can see here is a really pretty sort of vintage look. We've got that gorgeous edgeable die, we've got the horses, the paper pad is just incredible. You're going to absolutely love that. So many different things. But we've got that horse stamp and die, which so many of you have been going for. The flower die in the collection. These are made out of cardstock that's in the collection, but we've also got foam, if you like your foam flowers. I'm going to be doing something very similar to this and using that embossing folder as well, which is beautiful. Then you've got that gorgeous country cottage. Again, those beautiful papers in the background. There's so, honestly, that paper pad is exceptional. This one we made in the earlier show, so that's why, as you can see, that we called this horse Paul, because it actually has his name on the paper pad. So just a note for Paul. But just so many different things you can do with these, and they look just amazing. Just a few more, quickly just showing them through, and then again just a box that we made in those. So such a lovely collection, really pretty, really ornate, and something for everybody. I think that's got something, you know, that's really ticks everybody's box. Right, the first thing we're going to do, I've got a little piece of card that we're going to use that stripped embossing folder. Excuse me, and then I'm going to use the stamp set, so that horse stamp. Bring in my stamping platform, and we're going to stamp him out as well. Him or she, him or her, but obviously with a name. We could call her Paulina.
Paulette.
It was a Paulette.
Is that
yes.
Paulette is a name? Isn't it? Pauletta, Pauline.
Paulie? Was it a Paulie?
What's that?
Paulie.
Paulie. What is that?
That was Rocky.
No.
Paulie.
Oh, Paulie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Paulie. I can't do Sylvester.
Paulie.
Paulie. Adrian. Adrian. Oh, dear. Was it you, George, that was saying you watched all of those recently? Yeah, all of the Rocky movies.
Oh, I love them.
They're great, aren't they?
Movies.
We were chatting about the original one and what, because I think when you think of the Rocky movies, it's like 3 everyone talks about because it's got Mr. T in it. 4 is the one with Dolph Lundgren. I must break you. You will lose. But then you forget just how good the original Rocky movie was, and it's more of a story just as opposed to sort of training montages, isn't it?
Yeah,
the original
absolutely.
Rocky. Bit of a love story going on.
I have to admit, I didn't understand a word he was saying throughout the movies.
He's like, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So let's pop this into here and then pop it on. Now I do love to just put an extra shim through with the embossing folder. Oh, is that, I've got a feeling, is that a 3D embossing folder? Oh, I think it is. I've never seen
no,
one.
that is a 3D embossing folder. Yeah, we were chatting about that earlier.
I never realised that. So let's switch those out. Well, not that my Gemini would have took that anyway, because I would have put through totally the wrong platform. So what we're going to do is pop that through with a 3D folder. Even though it's a mini one, it will, in fact, it would have gone through my mini, so I could have actually put it through. But we have put it through our normal machine. Now what we've done with this one is a beautiful lace on here, but we do have, I'm gonna, in fact, let me bring this in, because I've got a sanding block in my box of goodies, and let's just sand that back.
Oh yes.
Now, because we've got this, it's a light cardstock, but it has a white core, and all of this does. So when you sand it back, you can just use general sandpaper, because that's all this is, just a craft sanding box. So just very gently sanding that back, it gives that beautiful, I mean, look at that, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
And that's just one of the things you can do with an embossing folder. So we've then got our horse, so let's give him a bit of colour. Again, let's bring this in. And I'm just using my tri-blends, and I've got my ice grey blend, my coral blend, and my alpine. And we're just going to do our horse really quickly. So first of all, we're just going to give some colouring, some shading, and just follow those lines round to where we think the shading will be. The good thing is that the design team, they've already put that in there for us. So all I'm going to do is follow that down and around, so nice and quickly. I'm so glad you've loved this collection, because it has been an absolute dream to work with. And I love that we just have these amazing collections.
Yeah, for those of you that are buying it now as well, obviously seeing a lovely demo right here, but please make sure that you do go back and have a look at our launch day show from earlier on today, because you'll find, did you do 4 or 5? I want to say it was 5, wasn't it? 5. Yeah, 5 lovely demos in that show, which you can use as inspiration for when you get your collection home. So probably best thing to do, stick on YouTube, because that's where you're watching us now, right? And then if you've not subscribed to us yet, subscribe, bookmark that show. You can save it to a little playlist as well, which is quite useful. Then you can come back and watch that show once you've got your collection, and craft along with Debbie, because there were 5 really lovely demonstrations within that collection. And thank you to Deborah as well, by the way. And I don't know where I got this idea from, who says, Ben, we do have crackers in the US, and we call them, do you know what they call them? Crackers.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where I got that
there you
from.
go.
So yeah.
Yeah, I thought that. I'd never heard that when you said that. That's why I never commented.
I'll just leave you there and hang you out to dry.
Who's this silly man?
What's he rabbiting on about now?
No
Seriously.
Crackers? Surely not.
Mary Kay says, Ben, the church coordinator now refers to me as the pumpkin lady. I guess I'll be growing them again next year. Yes, on the subject of pumpkins, again, don't forget, I think, how many have we got left now on the autumn blessings? 5 chances left to buy. It's gonna go.
Gonna go. Yeah, another lovely collection. I mean, it's terrible, isn't it? Because I think you do have to sort of set yourself a sort of figure in mind of what you want to spend, but then another collection comes out, and it's
hard.
It's very hard, because they all are so lovely and work so well together.
Yeah. And that's the thing as well, isn't it, with our collections, is that I think a lot of the time you might go, all right, well, I've spent my budget this week or this month or whatever, I'll grab the collection next week. But then you know how quickly our collections go, and next week might not happen because it might have sold out. So it's a difficult game to play, isn't it? Shopping with us and managing your budget. But yeah, you just need to grab the collections that you love. And what I would say about this collection as well is, if you are kind of up to budget, as it were, you're thinking, oh, I want to get bits and pieces from this collection, you can get individual items. And if you spend £40 or $40 on this collection as well, making up your own individual bundles, you will save an extra 10% on that as well. So that's another way to go if you don't want to spend the full amount today. But don't forget, you're saving 30% off the price. Launch today, we've chopped off 30%, and then another 20% comes off if you're platinum too. So it's very affordable for what you get with this collection, and the amount of lovely comments that have come in about this as well just shows how many of you absolutely love it. And the fact that we're heading up towards 60% of the stock gone shows how many of you have already bought it and can't wait to get your hands on it. I can't wait to see what you guys do with this as well. It's always lovely to see when you get your hands on these collections and you start sending us pictures of your projects, which inspires us as well, you see, in turn.
Absolutely. And I can't remember the date, but it is this month. But if you do have the collection, I'm going to be doing a craft along with it.
Oh, okay.
So if you've got any ideas of what you want to see, or if there's anything you'd like to make, I can't promise anything, but I will take all your ideas into consideration, and we'll see what we can do.
Lovely stuff. There you go. Can't say fairer than that, can you, really?
Absolutely, yes. Yes, I can't wait. So in my brain, my head is ticking along. In fact, I've had quite a few ideas of different things, because I've got a craft along tomorrow. So we're actually crafting along with the new reindeer collection. And so we'll be crafting along tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've got another one next week with the stencils, the pigment stencils.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, I've been really busy with lots of craft alongs. So yeah.
Looking forward to the reindeer collection tomorrow. I've only seen that briefly once, so I can't wait to see what you've got up your sleeve with that collection.
I love it.
And we've got Jenny joining us as well on the craft along.
Us.
So that'd be lovely. And by the way, just whilst that's going through the machine, if there are any shows that you want to join us on, so again, on Monday Makers, we like to crown a craft ambassador. I always think, right, if you're one of those people who wants to join us on Crafters TV, Monday Makers is a great show to join us on if you're like, I want to do it but I'm a little bit nervous, because on this show we just have a little bit of a chat with you. You can show us some of your finished samples, and then we send you some vouchers for joining us, which is amazing. So this is a great show to join us on. Same with Craft House as well. If you ever want to join us on Craft House on a Saturday, you can just join in, show us a few samples, and then of course you get that a voucher sent to you too, which is amazing. However, if you do want to take the next step like our Jenny has done, well, I say our Jenny, well, she is our Jenny, I suppose, really, because we love Jenny. You can join us as a guest on our craft alongs. So basically, if you've got the set that we're crafting along with, you join us and craft along in real time. If you want to be on Crafters TV, it's a fun thing to do. Email us, crafterstvguest@crafterscompanion.co.uk. And it's not at all scary, Debbie, is it?
Oh, not at all. In fact, it's so much fun. We've got a bit of a treat, actually. Next week, we've got our Michelle in the studio, and she's still doing lots of her training with us as well. And she's going to be crafting along with me in the studio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I think that's the first time we've done something like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
When's that?
I'm saying next week. It's not next week. I believe it might be Thursday. George might be able to check for me. It's Friday. I've got a feeling it might be Friday.
Next week on Friday?
With this week.
This Friday?
Yeah, so I think it's the textured, stencils.
Oh, okay.
That's it, pigment ink stencils. There you go.
Friday, 3 o'clock this Friday. So Friday the 8th.
Yes. So we've actually got both me and Michelle. So I'll be doing the craft along. Michelle's going to be just crafting along with me.
That's fab.
Yeah. Is it you, or you in, or is it Joe?
That'll be, it's definitely not me. Is Joe going to be back? When's Joe coming back? Is he back?
Yeah, I think Joe is back. I think he said he was back when I was
I'm here till, what day is it today? Monday. I'm here till Wednesday. Joe's in on Thursday, so yes, it will be Joe. I'll be bringing my duck trunks back from Italy. You've probably seen that on my Facebook page. We were actually together for only the third time in the whole year that I've been here, and we had a right laugh together the other day for something I can't tell you too much about, but you'll find more about in the next sort of 10 days or so. And then he went, I said, I'm going on holiday in a few days. He said, I've forgotten my swimming trunks. I said, Joe, I only live up the road now, you can borrow my trunks. He said, what do they look like? I said, they've got rubber ducks on them. It's what all the cool guys wear. And he's taken them, whether he's worn them or not, we'll have to find out. He took them, I left them in the green room for him, and he's taken them with him. So they've got rubber ducks on them.
Yeah, no, they have really got rubber ducks on.
My Daisy bought them for me. I think it was as a birthday present a few years ago. And while she thinks they're super cool when I put them on, my son doesn't want to be within about 20 feet of me when I wear them now because he says it's too embarrassing. I'm that guy now, you see.
You're that guy.
I'll wear whatever.
Right, so what I've done here, I mean, can we take a minute to appreciate just that one little print that's in one of those paper pads? Paul looks absolutely stunning, doesn't he? He's a proper stallion there, isn't he? So then what we're going to do, and all I've done is I've tucked in just behind the border, and I've just put a piece of ribbon, and we're going to sort of pop all this into place. So I'm going to pop this onto here. So I only want to glue half of it. So let's just pop my glue onto half, pop that through the centre, and then have that onto there. I don't want to have too much of this not shown. We still want to see that through, even though when we bring that over, you'll still get to see that. Beautiful. And then I've stamped out already Are With Love. I absolutely love the font on these. Really lovely. And then let's bring in some, trying to find some bigger, that's the ones I've been using, a little bit bigger.
Mary Patcher said, I would love to see the album as a craft along, that one which Hayley put together. I bet we could get creative on how to make that happen, similar to Craig's project of doing it in parts. Well, I suppose if enough people decide that you want to do a particular thing for a craft along, I guess we can make that happen, can't we?
I can absolutely do the album. We can, we can have a look at that, absolutely. And even if we don't get it finished, just being able to use those papers and, and put the album together is a great craft along idea.
Again, keep those comments coming in, because we do. Well, you know we do. We listen to what you say. We are a company who listens and takes on board your feedback and your ideas. Absolutely. So if that's what you want, do let us know. And I love that idea. Because it's such a lovely. Well, I'll show you again in a minute. It's such a lovely thing to do, and it would make a very nice craft along.
Yeah, absolutely. I will absolutely keep that in mind. In fact, I don't see any reason why we can't do that. And then all I'm going to do is we're going to put some tape on our bow, and I'm just going to pop that at the side. And there we go. Didn't take long at all, but once you've got your colouring done, you've got those gorgeous papers in the background, beautiful sentiment, and just creating that fold back gatefold card looks absolutely stunning.
Gorgeous. And by the way, that album that you guys are talking about is that one there. So yes, hang fire on that one, and we will let you know. But yeah, do you know what? I mean, 6 stunning demos from Debbie today. Again, I know I've said it, but I'll say it again. I encourage you to go back and have a look at the launch day show, because you will seriously be inspired by what Debbie put together during that show. Plenty of food for thought, and actually, if you are purchasing this evening, which I know lots of you have done already, then you will definitely want to watch that show back for the hints and tips and demonstrations which Debbie showed you during that show. Just briefly again, then show you exactly what you're going to get within this collection if you are jumping in and grabbing it tonight. As I say, almost 60% of the stock has gone. That paper pad, make sure you grab this collection. You will get the paper pad included. If I show you this way up this time, actually, just to show you the reverse, because they are as beautiful. Look at that country house, so stunning. Yes, what I was saying was, before I interrupted myself, make sure you grab the collection and then add more of these paper pads into your basket as well, because you just know that you will be using these, whether or not you just decide to snip into elements, whether or not you just use these for scrapbooking, whether or not you just look at these images and go, well, I'm just going to stick a frame around that and put it on the wall. They are that beautiful. So I would say to you, grab the collection, grab some more of these paper pads before they disappear. I mean, how stunning is that? You are also going to get in this collection not only a 12 by 12 pad, you're also going to get your A4 sheets of luxury cardstock as well. which is the beautiful pearlescent finish, and then also that sort of textured effect, almost like a linen effect cardstock, in all of the colours that match up beautifully with your pattern paper. 3 sheets of each gives you 24 sheets of your A4 cardstock in all of these gorgeous colours. Then on top of that, you've got your country home stamp set, that 3D embossing folder as well, which is beautiful. That is your floral lace 3D embossing folder. That one, of course, will go through your mini, which is rather nice. You've got your ornate lace die. You've then got your grande frame collection, again, which is a stamp and die set with some beautiful sentiments that you can pop into the centre of your scroll. That one Debbie demoed earlier on, as she did the statement floral collection with that beautiful flower. Again, multi-cut that should you wish and do some of your decoupage elements with that. Your equine elegance, again, you've seen this just a few moments ago. You've seen it on the earlier show as well with that beautiful horse. The dies there to be able to cut out your images, the lumieres and lanterns. Again, you've seen this theme running through the paper pad, so it's all intertwined absolutely beautifully, so you just cannot go wrong with this collection. And you're also going to get your precious peonies dies as well, so the dies and also the die for the stamen, and then you get little cute teeny weeny dies as well to create those smaller flowers. And then on top of that, we will also give you 12 sheets of your flower forming foam to go with it in the colours that you're going to get in your A4 cardstock. So it all ties together beautifully. It is £60.79. Let's just not gloss over the fact again here that we launched this today. Whenever something new is launched, I always think about like phones in this point. But the new phone comes out, like the phone company doesn't go, hey, it's the brand new whatever phone 15. Have 30% off today, the day that we launch it. No one else does that, do they? We do it though. And we're not saying 10%, 20% off. 30% off the launch day price today, which is bonkers. This is the price that everyone pays. If you're platinum or indeed a first time buyer with us, if you're buying for the first time today and you've signed up to Club Inspire, this is the price that's applicable to you. £60.79 or $79.16, which is just amazing. Just read that last demo. What size glue pads, sticky pads did Debbie use, says Barbara Satterley?
They're from, I believe, they are from the large foam pad pack, and they're 1 centimetre square.
Aisha says, admit it, Ben, you are the king of dad jokes. Do you blame your son for running in the other direction? Well, I just wish he took some of them on board, because no doubt in about 20 years' time he'll be doing exactly the same. And Deborah McKee says, Ben, do you make rubber ducky sounds when you're wearing them? You'll never know. Ask Joe the same question when he comes back from Italy on Wednesday. A, ask him if he wore the shorts, and then B, ask him if he made rubber ducky sound effects. Right. Oh, yes! Mary! So the Autumn Blessings collection, we're down to, I think we've got about 4 chances left for you to buy. It's literally, if you haven't got this now, you're not going to get it because it's going to go. Mary sent in a picture of a pumpkin. Look at the size of that bad boy. That is big pumpkin time, that, isn't it? That's almost like, that is, it's pumpkin time. That is almost Cinderella carriage big, that, isn't it? I love that, Mary. Thank you. I love Pumpkin Watch with Mary. Maybe it should be a new feature on one of the shows. Right, thank you for sending in your picture, Mary. Hey, if you've been crafting recently, you want to send any pictures of your recent makes, as always, you can send them into a studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we will pop those pictures up on our shows. Right. Let us take a small break here. When we come back, we will squeeze in another little demo. We've also got to do the demo of the show and the demo of the day. It's Craig versus Debbie. Who will win? You're going to find out very shortly. And if you've got stuff in your baskets, now is the time to get checking out. We'll be back in 2. We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Lots of you checking out your baskets. Autumn Blessings, you got to get it now or that is going to disappear. A few of you still with it in your baskets. We've got a handful remaining, so grab it before it disappears. Before we move on to do a quick demo, we're going to get the vote going on the demo of the show. All right, so this has been another great demo. I'm just seeing in the monitor here. Let's get going on these. So, Debbie, remind us what you've made and number these up for us, please.
Absolutely. So number 1 was our Autumn Blessings. Number 2 was our 52. Number 3 was our pop-up dove.
Yeah.
And number 4 was our beautiful Paul.
So 1, 2, 3, or Paul is your vote. Let's give you 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes to get voting, then we'll do the demo of the day. I want to come back to something which we brought to you earlier on in the show, which I just think is a steal of a deal. In fact, it's brilliant because if you're wanting to personalise your cards, then obviously numbers and alphabet dice are the way to go. Can't offer you alphabet dice tonight, but I can offer you these numbers, which are brilliant. So, you know, if you are looking to get a birthday card for somebody who is of an age where you wouldn't normally get a card, like, for example, I don't know, pick one, Ben, 37, for example, then you can do it with this. 58, you can do it with this. You can do whatever. 100 years old, why not? Let's do it. So it's all about, I think, making sure that you've got some number dies within your crafty stash. That's the price today, £22.38 platinum or $30.74. So everyone saves £12 or $16.47 plus an extra 20% if you're platinum. For free, we're also going to give you this sentiment set. So again, it's nice for the fact that you can add, you know, happy 33rd birthday, happy 12th anniversary. You've got all of the elements there to be able to create all of those celebratory cards and projects, all of those little sentiments, and you've got all of your ordinals in there as well. And like we said, the great thing is with these are obviously going to cut into your cardstock, but then you'll have the waste as well, so you can keep the waste of these back for other projects should you wish. And if you, like me, have recently got new bins, maybe you can use them to stick on your bins as well. But grab these this evening. If you haven't yet got a numbers die set in your collection, this is the way to go. Lots of you have already done it tonight. If you haven't, get it now because it's a great deal. £20, £22.38 or $30.74. Right, Dana has just said, I love those number dies. I use them to create slimline grad cards. Yeah, again, plenty of ways that you'll be using these right throughout the rest of this year, into next year and beyond. I think we're going to squeeze in a quick little demonstration with this collection. What are you going to show us, Debbie?
So we're going to use the numbers again. They are great numbers. I know that sounds a really odd thing to say, but they are so handy in so many different occasions. The fact that you are getting all of these, so you're happy, your birthday, anniversary, congratulations, celebrate, and all your ordinals is amazing. I mean, it's such good value. So I'm going to use my number 1. I'm going to take my number 7. So 17th, again, you know, to that person who's 17 years old, that's a big birthday. But to the shops, it isn't, because they don't think them as special birthdays. So I love the fact that we can do that. Again, if you want to do a 71-year-old card, you can do a 71-year card. I just love the fact that you can use them in that different way. So I'm going to place these right on next to each other here, and then I'm also going to get those ordinals out, and we're going to put our th onto there.
Oh, what?
The
Sound like a snake.
I'm just making sure. Yep, S-T. I'm not very good at, like, I don't know why I keep trying, because I'm really rubbish at doing, like, noises.
Are you?
Yeah.
I've enjoyed.
I can do different, voices.
Can you?
Yeah.
Like
I
what?
can, well, anything. I can, like if I have to do something deep or something high, I can.
Oh, I do
I
deep?
can sort of switch. So if I was to do a deep voice, I would do a voice like this. But if I was to do a really squeaky voice, then I would do a really squeaky voice like this, and then I can do a nice squeaky voice. Yeah.
I love it.
I like your deep voice.
Like that. Yeah, I like my deep voice.
Deep voice is good.
Yeah.
I think you should do a whole show like that.
You could go even really deep, huh?
Or you could go really deep, right?
You got to go really deep.
Yeah, really deep, yeah.
I'm deeper than you, and you're a geezer.
Yeah, alright mate, I can go deeper than you. I'm proper geezer, I can talk like that. I can go really deep. I bet you can't go that deep. Can you go that deep?
I think I could go really deep.
Oh dear.
So I've always been good at doing things like that.
Yeah.
I could do.
You're well good at going deep and being a geezer. Innit?
Oh, but can you do a really squeaky voice then, Ben?
I can go quite hard, but I probably can't go quite as hard as you can. Look, I look on you went really hard in. That was really squeaky. I don't know why I'm doing a squeaky voice like this. What am I talking like that? What am I talking like that?
We've just really lost the plot today.
I know, but you started it though, because normally it's me that's mucking about, but you've been doing it today, not me.
But when it comes to noises, I can't do. Yeah, I'm just not very good at doing noises.
Well, our lovely viewers are appreciating all of the fun that we're having today. OMG, Debbie, says Asia. Too funny.
Oh, by the way, Rhonda's just ordered the Belle Countryside collection.
Well done, Rhonda. Rhonda says, I just couldn't help myself. Are you good at accents, Debbie?
No. I like to think I'm good at accents, but I'm really not. They always go off just like something else. I mean, I could sort of like if I was to do well, I'm not very good at Welsh.
That was Irish, wasn't it?
No, Welsh.
Oh.
Come from Wales.
Oh,
Come from Wales.
I'm from Wales.
I'm from Wales.
Wales.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think of being from Ireland, so being Irish.
The Irish accent's quite a difficult one to do, isn't it? You just end up going, oh, to be sure.
Well, I like going to Ireland just to see. I like to go to Ireland to see the leprechauns.
The leprechauns.
The dear little leprechauns.
We need Sharon Callis on the show to give us some pointers on that, I think.
She is on soon.
Is she?
Yeah.
When's she going to be on then, geezer?
It is this Saturday.
Oh, in the Craft House?
Yes.
Way!
I know, she's dialing in. I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to seeing Sharon.
Love
I haven't
Sharon.
seen her for a long while. So, yeah, it's going to be great. We're doing a whole couple of hours on Sharon Callis. How exciting is that?
Please do your Irish accent for her as well. And see, get her to mark it out of 10.
Yeah,
yes.
Debbie, I don't think you should do. Oh, no, I take the Scottish then, didn't I?
Debbie, I don't think you should do that. No, Ben and Debbie have gone off their rockers, says Aaron K. Mom. And Nikki says, can you two talk like that for the rest of the show, please? Talk like what, Nikki? I don't know. Oh, Georgina's gone, please don't. What is? Can I just say, by the way, I'm just going to come round to you. You carry on.
Yes, I'll carry on. I'm going to all I've done is I'm going to stick the sides here, and then I'm going to bring in my chunky glue, and we're going to pop a big blob in the centre because I want that to stay raised. God, he's doing a lot of running, our Ben.
I've just got the demos ready for the demo of the show. The demo of the show was Paul.
Ah,
Number
Paul,
4.
bless him.
Paul, so we can do the demo of the day in just a few moments' time, just when we've seen the
Right.
finished cards.
So I've already done this one and took off my little foam pads. I've put all those foam pads there, and then we're going to stick that right into the centre. So that comes through beautifully. And then all I'm going to do, I've got some odd little pieces here, sort of die cuts and gems, but rather than you see me stick them all on, we're going to pop this one in so you can see that one's there. It's just a bit plainer. And then if I turn that one round, you can see with our little gems and decorated, we've just got a little bit of a 17th anniversary card. And I love that as well, because again, you wouldn't find a 17 unless it's a special anniversary card. You just wouldn't find that in there. So I love that fact that you can do whatever dates that you want to on there. You can even do new home, the number of the door. So like with you, Ben, it would be number 9.
Number 9.
Wheelie bin stickers you can make. Yeah, perfect.
I love that demo.
Oh, thank you so much, Benjamin.
It was so great.
Oh, you're so just too kind.
Oh, you're too kind.
Oh, no, you're too kind.
No, you're too kind.
Oh, you're too kind.
Yes, I mean, brilliant. Again, if you want to make the 21st, you can. If you want to make 25 cards, you can. And things like, again, 13th anniversary. Where would you ever get that? You can get it with this collection because you've got all of the numbers that you need. You're paying $22.38 for those, or $30.74 we throw in for free. The sentiment. So happy, celebrate birthday, anniversary, congratulations. Very quickly, the demo of the day we need to quickly do before anything else. So, Craig's card. It's all from the Belle Countryside collection. I'm not surprised. So demo number 1, if you like that was Craig's card from Wake Up Call this morning. That is 1, featuring Paul. Number 2 is Debbie's beautiful card from launch day. You can vote for that. Number 2, not featuring Paul, or you could go for the card that you just voted for, number 3, which was made on, of course, Monday Makers, featuring Paul. So it is 1, 2, or 3. Vote now. We're going through that collection again, are we? God, yeah, it's got me stretching. Seriously. Oh God, he fell over. He's tripped over me mat there. Hang on, 1, 2. I tripped over me mat. I've got a mat underneath me. I've got a mat. So it's like, do you have one of those over there? So if you're standing on the spot, yeah, so it's like a little squishy thing. So you don't, when you get to my age, if you stood in one space for too long, the old bones go. So I've got a mat. And I tripped over that. So anyway, got to be very quick here. Paper pad you're going to get in here. Beautiful, 36 sheets. In your 12 by 12 paper pad, you're also going to get 24 sheets of your luxury mixed cardstock with a pearlescent and that linen finish. You're also going to get 12 sheets of your flower forming foam in those colours. On top of that, your precious peonies collection, so you can make those gorgeous flowers. We've got your Lumieres and Lanterns stamp set. We've also Lumiere. You've also got your Equine Elegance stamp and die set featuring Paul. You've got your statement floral with that beautiful floral and sentiment. You've also got your Grande Frame included in this set. On top of that, you've got your ornate frame die. You've got your 3D embossing folders in the floral lace. And lastly, you've got your country home stamp set. 30% off for everybody, plus an extra 20% if you're platinum. £60.79, $79.16. 60% of the stock has gone. What are you waiting for? Grab it whilst it is still here. Just before we disappear, we are still waiting on the demo of the show result. Tomorrow we're together before we go, and it's me and you on Wake Up Call tomorrow, isn't it?
It certainly is. We've got a day of us.
Yes!
Yes, the day of me and Ben.
So more crafting, more mucking
more
about.
Fun, more crafting along.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic day tomorrow.
So yeah, we've got a wake-up call, we've got the craft along as well tomorrow with the reindeer collection, and we've got launch party as well. More chances to see this collection in action. What was the winner of the demo of the day though? Was it Paul number 1? No. Was it Paul number 3? No. Debbie, you have won with your beautiful card that you made during the launch day show. So congratulations to Debbie. Thank you for all your votes. That one is the demo of the day. We'll put it up on our Crafty Walk of Fame. Make sure you join us tomorrow. Check out your baskets if you've got stuff in them right now. Big thank you to Sarah Jane for keeping us right on the socials tonight. Thank you to Tracy. Thank you to George Squared. Thank you to Debbie. Thank you to you for watching as well. Hopefully we'll be back on Facebook and YouTube tomorrow. I'll be here. Debbie will be here. Will you be here? I'm sure you will. We'll see you then.